I'm Anna, and I am a sophomore marketing major at Loyola Marymount University. And today I will be interviewing Nick Eggers. Nick is an engineering intern at the Original Saw Company. The Original Saw Company is a member of the WMMA. WMMA stands for Wood Machinery Manufacturers of America, and WMMA's mission is to enhance the competitive position, to improve the performance, and advocate for domestic manufacturers of machinery, cutting tools and supplies used in the processing of wood and related products. Hey, Nick, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. So we've got a few questions here for you. Let's jump in.
Sure.
So how did you end up considering this field, and kind of what influenced you in the process of doing so?
Right. So I came to Iowa State, and I knew I really liked math and science, and I really liked knowing how things go together and how things work really well. And, I just kind of came to the conclusion that industrial engineering was the path that I wanted to take, and kind of got familiar with Original Saw and the industry, and we all went from there. So.
Awesome. So how did you find and land your internship at the Original Saw Company?
Yeah, absolutely. They were at the Iowa State Career Fair, actually, very close to my hometown, and met them at the career fair, and that's kind of where we went.
Awesome. Sounds great. So going into your internship, what were you expecting, and what did you want out of this internship?
Right, absolutely. Well, I just kind of wanted to, get my feet wet in engineering and kind of see, what it's like to be an engineer, especially a manufacturing engineer. And I went to Original Saw, and I was blown away. I mean, right away, they gave me all sorts of responsibility and put me on projects and stuff like that. And it was awesome. It was scary at first for sure, but after that, it kind of, it mellowed out and got the hang of it and started to really enjoy it.
Awesome. That sounds great. So you talked a little bit about them just getting you started with projects. So what do you do at your internship? What are your responsibilities?
Yeah, absolutely. Help design parts and things like that. A lot of part design, new and old alike.
Cool.
I think my first project, they put me on a redesign of some product, something they were going to use on the line. And I was so nervous when I turned that in, and they sent it off to have it fabricated. I was really hoping that it would come back in the way it did, and it worked well. So we're all good in that department.
Awesome. That's really exciting. So a little bit more, can you elaborate on how you help the salespeople for Original Saw Company?
Yeah, at Original Saw, the engineers, they really do help, their customer service team there quite a bit. Just, giving those guys a visual sometimes, and kind of understanding, how the saws and different products go together and things like that. They're, really important for them to get, a visual. They might have somebody on the phone who they're talking to, and they kind of have no idea what they're talking about. And, having a visual or something like that can really help those guys out.
Awesome. Cool. So after the internship, what did you learn that surprised you?
Oh man, I was just really surprised at how, deep and complex the entire field was, and how much goes into, making a radial arm saw, and just all the people involved in it. And it was just really blew me away.
Nice. So when some students think in engineering, they may not immediately think about industrial engineering in the manufacturing sector. So how did you come to find out about this field?
Yeah, absolutely. So here at Iowa State, I mean, it's kind of unique. Our department, it's not just industrial engineering, it's IMSE, which stands for Industrial Manufacturing Systems Engineering. So I think just, kind of our geographic location, there's a lot of manufacturing that happens here, and it fits really well with the IE curriculum. So, just kind of some of the classes and things like that, they're kind of geared for manufacturing. And then we just, we went from there.
Awesome. So what advice would you give to another student considering this path that you've taken?
Yeah, absolutely. Take it. And I mean, get in there and, use your hands and work on things, and, see how things go together and how things work, and, see if you really like it. You really like being out there and amongst the manufacturing people. They're a really great bunch. So go for it for sure.
Awesome. Well, that all sounds great. And I've learned more about this section of engineering and industrial engineering. So thank you so much for sharing your experience with
Yeah,
us.
absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So thank you for watching this episode of Q Career. Go to the Q Career website to learn more about WMMA and how they can help you with your career development. Until next time, have a great week.